Good afternoon, this is Rich, and the markets did finish strong here today. Basically, in some of the grains we gained back yesterday's losses. In other markets such as cotton, we were able to trade a little bit higher today and hold that at the close, and so overall things look fairly optimistic here. The driver was the strong euro today, the weaker dollar. The dollar closed down 1.348. That was one of the bigger one-day drops we've seen in quite some time. It's pushed the dollar down into not far away from levels that we saw as lows here for the year. So at least it's within shouting distance at the moment, and certainly that's been a positive here for reinvestment in the commodity markets again. A couple of big markets, crude oil up 363 a barrel tonight at 93.83. Also the Dow up 366 points this afternoon at 12,168. Looking over to the grain markets, December corn up 14 1/4 at 651 1/2. March corn up 14 cents, 663 1/2. November soybeans up 24 1/2 at 12.35. January beans up 24 1/4 at 12.44. Cotton limit higher on the December contract, up the full 4-cent limit at 104.32. December 12 cotton up 270 at 97.36. On the rice market, we've been watching closely lately, up 5.5 here today, closing at 16.94 even. And moving on to the wheat, December Chicago wheat up 24 1/2 cents at 6.44. Kansas City East wheat up 22 at 7.38. Minneapolis December up 12 3/4 at 9.23. So overall, a very optimistic kind of a day, a risk-on day, I guess as some analysts calling it, and with investors coming back into these markets again. We did have a very poor export sales report out this morning. Apparently, when it was all said and done, that didn't necessarily matter a lot. Tomorrow is a Friday, so we'll see if we can carry some of this strength through going into the weekend. But so far, at least, the trade believes that the changes, the agreements in Europe are positive, and that's good news for the markets. Have a good evening.